Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ultima VII Part 2. Alright, we've been exploring Moonshade, where pretty much everyone has died. Case in point, Gustachio and Busia. But Fedibiblio has been turned into a statue, and supposedly the Philanderer's friend will restore life. Incidentally, let's see if we can actually hold that. Nope! That's a shame.
A thousand thanks. I had feared that I would remain an adornment of this place forever, thanks to Shimino the Anarch.
Shimino the Anarch?
The first thing that thy monstrous companion did when he came into town was oust the Mage Lord and the Council of Mages. When they resisted his edicts, Shimino killed them. Thou wouldst not believe it, milady. The Anarchs simply deflected all their spells. They had no effect at all. The Rangers became his instruments of chaos. Anything was allowed as long as one held a permit from the Anarch. I do not know how many of us are left now. It seems that most of the manors are abandoned.
Anything?
Many of the mages fell to the Anarch's wild justice. Others fell to the orthodox magic of their fellow mages. And I found myself in the lamentable position thou didst find me in, for not using death spells. I tried to save Captain Hawk from the Anarch, but my powers were not sufficient. As he lay dying, Hawk gave me this key. He said that it unlocked his sea chest at the Blue Boar Inn, and that the contents might be helpful someday.
I already got his key, though. That already did that.
As I think the key might be useful to thee, I am giving it to thee.
Thanks, I guess. Left.
The last I knew, before I earned the Anarch's ire, Stefano was alive, though he was being pursued by some fell creature. Ducio yet lived, as did Tauricio, and I can only pray that Andrio and Frelli escaped the notice of that monster.
They did. Abandoned.
It might not seem virtuous, but I would suggest that thou shouldst explore the empty manors for magical scrolls and other items which might be of use in thy quest.
Sure, yeah, that's a great idea. I'll definitely consider that.
For instance, thou couldst perchance assemble a near-complete set of the fabled serpent teeth. It was a coup to steal such an artifact from old Urstam, but now the trophies lie abandoned in the mansions, in brass boxes that have just suddenly appeared now. I know not what the powers of the teeth might be, but they might reveal their secret to thee.
Oh, they have.
But beware of the automatons.
Oh, I don't think I need to beware of them.
Ah, thy mind is questing again. What shall we speak of now?
Gratitude.
Thank thee for saving me. Now that I am no longer imprisoned within stone, I can continue my researches. There must be some way to stop Shimino the Anarch.
We seek the scroll of the Serpent, sir.
Ye gods, what is that? Yes, whatever, Boyden. The ancient scroll, be warned, it is written entirely in the ancient runes of the daemons who once dwelt in this land.
They weren't daemons.
I can understand none of it. It is said that Urstam translated portions of it, but the translation was lost many years ago.
I think I have that.
As a token of my gratitude, please accept this, the scroll of the Serpent.
Okay, goodbye.
Speak truth always.
Wait, what? Speak truth always? I thought you guys didn't like that whole truth.
So good to see that the Anarch hath not slain thee, milady. How may I be of aid?
Nothing else right now. Okay. Welp, maybe now that we know that Stefano is being pursued. Oh. Well? Yep, you've woken up. Hello?
I am not a cowardly man, milady. I don't remember what voice I did for him. But I am powerfully glad to see thee again. I am in terrible trouble.
Trouble, you say?
This all started with a piece of work I did for the late Mage Lord, which involved procuring some stockings. 'Tis a long story, but to be brief, Columna the Green Witch hated me for what I did. She is dead now, but her curse lives on.
Stockings?
Filbercio promised me a small but substantial fortune if I could procure a certain pair of moon-silk stockings.
Yes, I know all this. I have the stockings somewhere.
It seems that he was eager to enjoy the pleasures of one of the female mages, and felt that these stockings would provide leverage for his arguments, if thou dost see where I am reaching.
Yes, he planned to blackmail the sorceress into sleeping with him, because he was a terrible, terrible person.
So I acquired the stockings for him, but then the lightning stole them from me. Filbercio accused me of swindling him and tossed me in dungeon freedom.
Yep, we know. Curse.
I'd spit on her grave if she had one, the hag. From the depths of some hell she hath summoned up a tireless warrior to pursue me. 'Tis a death knight whose sole purpose is to slay the victim he has promised. Columna pledged my soul to this one.
Death Knights are easy. I killed so many of them in Death Knights of Krynn. Don't worry about it.
Surely thou canst save me. Slay him for me, and thou shalt have my most precious reward.
Columna?
If thou must know, Columna is married to Melino, an old and doddering mage, but no fool. 'Tis no surprise that she lusts for young Tauricio. The stockings were evidence, since only Columna wears this sort, and because I found them in Tauricio's manor. However, Columna found out that I stole them, and she wants mine head on a platter, literally. I'm glad the old witch is dead. I only wish her curse had died with her.
Slay, you say?
Well, I don't know how to kill him. I only know that he is very, very tough. Mayhap immortal.
Perhaps nothing can stop a Death Knight.
Ye gads, what is... Oh, that's just Boyden, that's right. He needs a bath. Don't let me discourage thee from making the attempt to slay the thing. My life depends on it, friend.
Reward.
Well, thou dost see, I have this item which might interest thee. In fact, I think it belongs to thee. I suspect one of those magic storms brought it my way.
Yeah, the item that got swapped out for your stockings. Yes, indeed.
They weren't my stockings. You understand, I never wore them.
Sure, of course you didn't.
If I was an honorable man, I suppose I'd give it to thee straight away, but I'm not. So if thou canst kill the Death Knight, the rock serpent is thine. If not... And do not think of killing me and taking the serpent. I have it well hidden.
Well, I know where it is, actually, but where is he?
I wish I knew. He doth charge at me when I least expect it. Sometimes he appears from thin air.
All right, let's change the subject.
My talk bores thee, eh? So thou dost think that I drone on and on with my long-winded stories.
Not really.
Well, actually, 'tis the truth. A bad habit that I'd like to be rid of. At any rate, what dost thou desire to speak of?
Happenings.
A terrible glowing being came to Moonshade, and battled against all the mages. I believe them to be dead. I did not stay to be sure, but came here to hide myself. 'Tis the end of the world, Elmandretta.
Join.
No, but thank thee for asking.
Join.
Wait, I almost forgot about this. Found this object when I happened to be passing through one of the manors, if thou knowest what I mean. Let me give this to thee, as a token of my great esteem for thine ability to save my life. It looks to be one of the serpent teeth that Mad Erstam used to collect.
Whoa. Well. Well, it's dead now. Is Stefano dead? No, he is not. He had plate armor. He had a magic helm, which we will take. I don't think we need the plate armor. He has something that glows. That's... Oh, yeah, that's the wand. Swapped to the wand, interestingly enough. Let's go ahead and take the wand. Well, that Death Knight was not so tough. Let's see. I wonder. Let's see. Where's the NPC numbers? Number ID. Okay, 161. We're gonna ask to leave. Oh crap. Stefano? Well, that wasn't quite what I was expecting. And, yeah, he dumped all his stuff in me. Damn it. Alright, well, I guess it's probably because he, I wanna do that over. Let me pause, and I'll see if we can... Oops, sorry about that. Hit pause too early. We'll see if we can get Stefano to join us. Hold on a moment. Okay, so if you had... The reason he wouldn't join is because I had the 3 automatons. I temporarily removed one and then put it back in. So if you only have 3 people, if your party is 4 or less, he will, when you first talk to him, he'll be like, well, I'm just going to stay close to you because that's the safest thing to do, and just automatically joins you. So we've got Stefano in the party now. He's not fantastic, but he is another companion, so we might as well keep him along. Now we need an item for him. Specifically a... Oh, God, no. I have no desire to deal with you guys right now. Fine, I'll fight you guys, whatever. Stay out of that, though. Let's see, how are you doing, Stefano? Yeah, you're fine on hit points. Whatever. Restoration. Mass Awaken, whatever. Get back. Thank you. Alright. So, Stefano needs a backpack, specifically. There we go. Wow, the backpack itself weighs 2 stone? Wow. Well, luckily the automaton didn't care. Alright, so we're going to need to equip him with stuff, which we do have stuff we can give him. First of all, he can have... Did you put that in your backpack? You put that in your backpack, you dolt. There you go, Stefano. Here you go. Have some plate armor. What else? Is that a... that is a brass shield. Ah, there's some stuff. There you go. There you go. And there you go. I could give him a sword. You know what? A sword of defense for now, and a magic shield. I think that's probably going to be decent equipment. And let's see. We've got the Scroll of the Serpent here. Which, of course, I need to cast a translation spell first. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, game. Alright, translation, what is that? 4th? Or it might be 2nd. I'm thinking of transcribe, I think. Ah, it's 3rd. Wrong on both counts. Also, we should have a tooth in here somewhere. Is that it? Serpent tooth, that is it. There we go.
I write this in great haste, for I can already hear the forces of order breaching the keep walls. I know not how this missive will survive to reach the outside lands, or for that matter, future generations. Mine only hope is that the speedily drafted work will offer record of our hallowed philosophy. For our culture to have any chance of enduring the ages, someone somewhere must find this. Please, reader, I beseech thee, spread the word of our peoples. Balance, the harmony between the principles of order and chaos, is the one pure axiom we hold true. All 3 principles are symbolized in our hieroglyphs. The great earth serpent, keeper of balance, lies on a vertical plane, around which the 2 opposing serpents of chaos and order wrap themselves. Chaos and order each embrace 3 forces. These 6 forces, when combined, form the 3 principles of balance. The forces of chaos are tolerance, enthusiasm, and emotion. The forces of order are ethicality, discipline, and logic. Chaos. The tolerance is that which encourages the acceptance of all things. Enthusiasm is the energy that allows one to perform great tasks.
Emotion is the ability to perceive those feelings that come from the heart, as opposed to coming from the mind. Order. Ethicality is the belief that there is great value in abiding by rules of conduct. Discipline is the drive to complete a task and avoid the distractions that will prevent its completion. Logic permits clear, reasoned thoughts, free from any instinctual biases. Balance. From the marriage between two forces, one each from chaos and order, come the principles. Tolerance and ethicality combine to form harmony. The ability to be at peace with the self, the individual, and the world. From the union of enthusiasm and discipline springs dedication, that which permits one to surmount obstacles and lead others. Finally, emotion tempered by logic results in rationality, the ability to comprehend life and understand the world around us. The forces of chaos and order must ever remain in balance, for imbalance leads to disaster. Witness the war-torn state of our world today. As thou canst surely see, my world hath been torn asunder by disregard for balance. Our dearest axiom. If thou dost thrive in a time less violent, I can do no more than plead with thee to help restore balance to the Serpentile. I must end this brief explication here, for I can hear mine attackers pounding upon the oaken door downstairs. I wish thee and thy world better fortune than mine own. Sithnos, the great Hierophant. I think we actually had all of that translated already. I'm not sure how that helps us, but, well, the monks wanted it. Let me think if there was something. Oh, yes. Let's do a temp save. And talk to Stefano again, see if because he might leave us.
If I were not quaking with fear, milady, I would go down on both knees before thee. I am so grateful for thine aid. I have many of thy belongings in my possession. Dost thou want them returned? No? Then I will continue to keep thy belongings for thee. Thou hast but to return and ask for them again.
Grateful.
I thank thee 1,000 times over for saving my life, Elmindreda. There is no way for me to repay thee, but something I possess might be of use to thee on thy quest. This is the key to the vault behind mine old house, which is west of the city. With it thou wilt be able to retrieve the cursed rock serpent that hath caused me such trouble. Take it with my blessings.
Happenings.
A terrible glowing being came to Moonshade and battled against all the mages. I believe them to be dead. I did not stay to be sure, but came here to hide myself. 'Tis the end of the world, Elmindreda.
I'm not sure where here is supposed to be. Okay, and you're just gonna leave me now, is that it? Dick, move! Let's see, 168. I'm sorry, Stefano. But you're not leaving. You're not getting off that easily. NPC status. Get your butt back in the party. Thank you. Alright, now we just have to not talk to him again. Now pull out your stuff. There you go. And there you go. You're staying with us. I need companions. Oh, hey, there's my torches. This is where I did some inventory rearranging. There we go. Alright, so he said it was near his old house. I believe we know where that is. That's not it. That's Vesculio's old house. That is not it. It is not up that way. There is something after me. It is not there. Where the hell are you? You're here somewhere. It's a big old tree. Alright, let me pull out my other map. Where is it? Oh, well, that's right. It's outside the city walls. I forgot about that. I wonder why he'd have his house outside the city walls. Whatever. It's not a big deal. Get over the wall. Seriously? Whatever. Fix that problem. Alright, I don't know if we can get into the house. Nope. So this is his vault. And there is the Blackrock Order Serpent. It is now ours. There isn't really anything fantastic in here, but I'm kind of tempted to just, like, hack it open. I do know that the key for these doors is actually inside here, but I'm not sure if there's a legal way to get in there. Did I ever look in this? I'm gonna guess no. Okay. A legal way to get in there. Can't believe I missed that. I see this line here. Saw. You know, I wonder. I have a destroy trap spell or something, don't I? That's create ammo. Create automaton, enchant missiles, fire snack. Nope. Alright, guys, run! There you go, you can wear that. This key, I'm pretty sure, opens the front doors, so maybe they open up these. Nope. So something there and something there. Well, that's probably the wolf, and actually I think that's supposed to be on the chest. Let's see. Destroy trap. Hey, it worked. I knew that one was trapped. Well, these green ones are create food. Let's see, we've got protection. And false coin. Because of course he would have false coin. We've got some burst arrows. We've got a now worthless gold bar, which I could have picked up at some point. And some now worthless guilders. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Oh, and there's also a crate here with just food. Not much care about that. Run! Are we all okay? Yeah, we're all okay. Seriously, Snake? Silly Snake. Well, I should probably go ahead and do a restoration. Alright, what the hell happened? Fine, screw it. I don't care. Let's just teleport. Alright, well, we've got some more serpent teeth. So we're missing one, which seems a little odd. Hopefully that's not going to screw me up too much. Maybe I'll get it later. Alright, well, let me get back to my map of this part and see what new ones have opened. All of those are open. Alright, this one is open. This one leads us to one of the Ophidian shrines. That one was already open. Let's see. Those were open. Alright, that one is still closed. Ah, yes. I know why that one is still closed. Okay. Alright, and this one... That is another one of the, Ophidian Shrines. And that one is another one of the Ophidian Shrines. So, we got pretty much everything open now. We'll take them all eventually. Oh, that's right. Which one was the Monk Isle? It was this one, I believe. Alright, let's go find Karnak. Talk to him about the scroll, see if this will help him at all. There are a lot of buckets around here. Hey, Gwenno! I must sate mine hunger! Yep. It's our old friend Gwenno. Wonder where Cantra... Oh, there's Cantra. I wonder if we can restore her. I haven't seen any text about doing that. Hey guys, how's it going? Monk, Migim, Monk. There's Karnax.
Hast thou returned with the scroll?
Yes, I have.
Very good. Now, if I may see it, I may be able to unlock the secret to restoring thy lady friend.
Oh, yes, my lady friend. Sorry.
I have it now.
Gwenno.
Thy concern for this young woman is well warranted, I fear. Something hath sorely affected her, for I do not believe that she would be so disturbed otherwise.
Yep. Alright, the secret.
It all becomes clear. The Ophidians based all their beliefs on 6 virtues, and the consequences of an imbalance of these virtues are very dire. In fact, it sounds as if they could destroy the world.
Yeah, kind of like what's happening right now. 6 virtues.
The virtues are tolerance, ethicality, enthusiasm, discipline, emotion, and logic. The anti-virtues, when there is no balance, are immorality, wantonness, insanity, prejudice, apathy, and ruthlessness.
So we know that there was wantonness and insanity. Maybe the other one is ruthlessness. Apathy doesn't seem... Maybe it's immorality. But ruthlessness does not seem to be one. I don't know about prejudice either.
I will draw thee a chart so that it might be more clear.
Thank you. Consequences.
Eventually the world will destroy itself, much like what is happening now. Within a person like thy friend Gwenno, the lack of discipline would produce wantonness, much like the behavior she is exhibiting now. There does seem to be a cure, however.
Tell me about this cure.
According to this, thou shouldst have the victim drink the water from the temple dedicated to that virtue which the person lacks. It sounds as though thou shouldst bring water from one of the temples. I think that Migim doth have a book with maps of these ancient temples.
Okie dokie. Goodbye. Migim! Is that Migim? That is Migim.
Welcome to Monk Isle, Elmadreda. Feel free to visit me in the library whilst thou art here.
Aid.
I must be cautious in aiding thee, milady, but rest assured that I will prompt thee as much as possible.
Alright, library. Okay, I'm pretty sure that... Diverse books, blah, blah, blah. Chores? Maps.
We have no maps to aid thee, I fear, but I know that there is a book describing the old temples in the abbey. It is written in the Ophidian runes, of course, but thou couldst use the lens of translating to aid thee in reading it. Go thou and find it. I am certain that it will aid thee.
Tell me about this lens of translating. I think we've read about that, but whatever. Okay, bye. Bye, I said. Alright, book. How about this one, since it has an S on it? Temples of Order by Shrithos. Pilgrims, it is a great journey to visit the 3 temples of order. Do not let the obstacles sway thee from thy destination, for though the path is difficult, the rewards are many. Seek the fountains, for their water is the essence of the force which resides at that sanctuary. Imbibe the water and drink of the fruit of thy quest. The Temple of Ethicality is found near the coast, south of the Spinebreaker Mountains. It was built in such a way that those who come here may gain inspiration from the view. This is the first temple on the Pilgrimage of Order. Continue next to the Temple of Discipline. The western branch of the Spinebreaker Mountains is where the Temple of Discipline was carved out. Seek the Great Bay, then follow the eastern coast until thou dost reach the mountains. Continue east, and thou shalt be sure to find the entrance. Lastly, the Temple of Logic lies within the Glacier Mountains, with the entrance being in the southern tip of the mountain chain. There are many passageways until one finds the tests of logic, which lead to the sanctum. Above all, do not mistake any temple of chaos for one of the sanctuaries of order, for in this path lies madness. Only order is fit for study. Chaos defiles all it touches. Okay. So, actually, we have a bucket of water already. Is this the proper one that we need? Water of Emotion. No, I don't think so. I think that's a chaos one. Alright, well, I just used it, and it did nothing. No, actually, I still have it. Well. Alright, so we've got Serpent runes, and, I guess maybe we can get a, second, thing and try using that on, Cantress, see if that helps. Let's just go put all of these, buckets on, Stefano. Wait, there's a monk here. Alright, it's one of the ones that doesn't speak. Alright, no more buckets. That's okay. Alright, Serpent Gate. Let's see what we can, get to. What do we want? We wanted Ethicality, I think. So that is going to be down here. Is that one? That is that one. Alright, we are off in the ocean, of course. Got 2 doors here. Let me see if I can... I'm not exactly sure where if there's a real entrance here, but let me see if I can find the map of this on my great big gigantic map of the world. Aha, there it is. Okay. Well, let's start by going through here. Oh, hello, corpse. Hey, there's a scroll. 'Tis a wise man that doth know the contented man is never poor, whilst the discontented man is never rich. Looks like they're gonna have... Oh, wait, no, that's... The ethical man obtains his strength through ethics, hence he is stronger as well as more daring. The ethical man would risk his life to save another man's life. When a man finds no peace within himself, 'tis useless to seek it elsewhere. Never, never surrender to thine enemies. Fight to the death, but do not abandon thine ethics. I don't see anything wrong with surrendering if you can't win. Thou canst never teach a person anything. Thou canst only help him discover wisdom himself. Those who desire to meditate need only kneel before the serpent. What about kneeling before Zod?
On the topic of wealth and ethics, to be truly ethical, thou shouldst reject wealth. Wealth corrupts the soul. It doth do so by placing a greater value upon goods and material possessions than upon the anima. That is, the living matter or spiritual matter. Spiritual kinship should be established as early as possible, instead of the numerous tentative efforts by parents in the various communities to establish a wealth kinship. Believing thou shouldst abide by rules of conduct, learning well and being of good rule and disposition, are what will make an ethical man of thee. Wealth turns too many men away from the rules of conduct. Quickly enough, young men like thee become wastrels and haunters of alehouses, thereby losing their temporary possession, wealth, but above all losing their richest dowry, their only true wealth, their soul. Ethics will prevent thee from following that path. Reject wealth, my dear reader, and most assured brother, and be truly ethical. I hope I have convinced thee, for if so, I have saved thee. And nothing on that one. And we walked over broken glass. It's almost like an Annie Lennox song. A soldier's notes. These sheep all went to their deaths with smiles on their accursed faces. We pulled out their fingernails, seared their flesh with burning coals, peeled their skin back with rusty knives, gouged out their eyes with sharp sticks, and still they said nothing. We must have the answer, but I cannot obtain the answer to my question now that they all lie dead. Could there be any truth to the old one's claim that meditation leads to enlightenment? Whatever the answer may be, there is no time left. We must go. I have ordered the destruction of the temple. There must be no trace of this structure left. Well, that's pretty horrible. And there's a line of skulls there. Oh, well, yeah, there is not much left of this structure, that's for sure. It's a bit chilly. I suppose I could fix that. Oh, hey, there is a bucket there. Do we have anything over here? Nope, not really. Can't do anything with that. Well, let's go ahead and get a bucket of water. That is a lot of buckets of nothing. Where'd my bucket go? Alright, silly cats. Yes, 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 you need some warmth. Well, it's a basin. Guys, you want to help out here? Stefano is very, very cold. I suppose it would help if I gave him some of the stuff from the other guys. Alright, you need... Oh yeah, that's right, it's not there. Alright, there you go. Let's give you some fur boots and a fuzzy hat. There you go. Now you should be okay. Of course, now you're asleep. Well, I do not know where my bucket went either. Alright, well... Can't get there. Seems to be a problem with the basin here. It has no water. Maybe I can use it on that. I don't know what happened to that bucket that I had, though. Well, it's stealing my buckets, and they're vanishing. That's a little annoying. He is no longer cold. That's great.
Alright, well, I'm going to have to figure out what is going on here that is preventing me from getting the water. Anyway, we'll see you all in the next episode. See you then, everyone.